Alright, someone on the comments was asking me about the dot matrix around my tinting. So there are a few bubbles I can see now out in the sunlight I wasn't able to see before. But so that's the tinting. And there are a couple of bubbles I'm seeing now. I'm not sure I'm too concerned about those, honestly. All right, guys, so we got this flex LED strip that I got purposely in the back of the car, in the trunk area. The light there is really dim. I'll show you that in a second. And I just want to show you what came in the kit because no instructions came in the kit, but this is what came in. So we got the LED strip, and it has this nice little connector here, and then they gave me 4 different ways of connecting into a car, and hopefully one of these will match. I mean, this is obviously like a fuse, and then each of them have a little wire that comes out and would connect to the LED strip. So the idea here is that I'm going to take out that light bulb, put in whatever sort of end of that light bulb is in there, and then connect all that up. There's 3M tape on the back of this. They gave us some zip strips and some Velcro and some other 3M tape. So hopefully that's enough and we'll hook that up.
A few moments later.
Alright, so the secret was not trying to pull out the bulb, just pull out the whole cage. So the cage assembly just connected to another thing that was easier to pull out. So I basically just grabbed underneath each of these tabs here and pulled it, and then I was able to pull out the other side and then unhook it here. So now the bulb's cooling off. I should be able to pull that out here. So I will try to hook up something and show you guys. All right, I'm wrapping this up with blue tape to both get a better grip on it and to help protect my fingers because it's not coming out easily, and I don't know exactly what is going on with it, but there's a little lever here that looks like it should pull it out. I'm not going to be able to get a good view of it for you guys. I'll try to show you after. So I got it out, but I mean, I basically just kept pulling at it. The tape did, I think, help just pull it straight out from there. So there's the bulb. And now let's try to get the replacement piece in. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so we got the cage. This is the bulb that I pulled out. And then here are all the pieces that they gave me. And it looks like this one is the one that's going to best match the bulb. So I'm going to plug that back in to here. Voila. I guess I'll run that through the cage so I can shut the cage. Alright, let's go plug that back in. Alright, so here's the switch it came out of. I'm going to try to film it for you guys. I'm kind of awkward here, but the light will actually help me anyway. So this looks, there is definitely a direction. Alright, so that side goes on like this. Okay, and then before we get too far, let's just see if the LEDs work. Alright, well, let's see if this records that. Oh, wow, it's starting to light up there. Alright, So that's the way to do it. Why is it lighting up now? All right, here is the final result. I have my garage door closed, so it's pretty dark in here, but let's turn off the lights just to really show how bright that is. So that's really nice. I did have quite an adventure getting it to work. First, let me show you how I installed it. I put the row of lights against the very top, right next to the back seat. You can't see them unless you really lean down, so you're not going to blind yourself at night for the bright lights. And then the let me get that into frame here. There it is. So the wires are coming into that cage, and then there's a wire that goes to the LED strip, and I just kind of wrap that up and put a zip tie around the frame there to get that set up. So I had a little adventure getting it to work. I think when you guys were watching me install it, I pressed the things together, and I think I crossed the wires, and that blew the fuse. And so I didn't really realize that for a while. And so what I ended up doing was rewiring the I cut off the clips and then just taped the wires together directly from the bulb adapter to the LED strip, and then I ended up having to change the fuse. And I happen to have some fuses from another car here, and you can see the one sticking up is the one I changed. And just for people hitting this for the first time, there's a diagram on the top. It points to the front of the car, so that's how you know where it is. And I located dome right there, and so that corresponded to this EFI main is that box there, so that dome right there was that. I pulled it out, verified that it was busted, and replaced it with a fuse that I already had. But you can get a fuse kit anywhere. The fuse clippers that they give you, they don't seem to work with the way this fuse is set up. So this fuse box is set up, so it just doesn't go in far enough. You can see that they're very almost flush with the plastic holding it, except for the one that I replaced. So yeah, I don't know if there's a special tool that's for JDM or whatever, but I just there's my special tool, some needle nose pliers, and I just carefully pulled it out. It came out just fine. I would just be careful about not crushing it. So there's changing a fuse kit or changing a fuse and getting LED lights in your trunk. And so there you go. Thanks everyone. Hey folks, I'm in my editing chamber here. Thanks for watching that video on me changing the fuse and getting the internal trunk lights replaced with an LED strip. If you like this kind of video, like this kind of content, please give me a subscribe, a like, all the YouTube things. I'm gonna have another video out really shortly here. We did a track day. I didn't actually run the car, but we went out and just checked it out, and I got a lot of good videos of some neat cars coming up. So that should be out in a couple of days or sooner. And I hope you enjoy the video. Talk to you next time.